Very warm good morning and welcome to all the viewers to Aspire Academy. This is Ashim Nath and I welcome you all to another lecture series of higher secondary first year economics. Aaj ami HS first year or microeconomics or unit 2, that is theory of consumers behavior or unit 2 loi kine ami discuss koribole try korim. And in this particular chapter, we are going to basically focus on how, a particular consumer, উপভোক্তা এজনে কেনেকে নিজৰ satisfaction maximize কৰিব বা কি conceptual topics লৈ কিনে আমি গোটেই কনজিউমাৰৰ বিহেভিয়াৰ আমি পঢ়িবলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰিম এই particular unit টো মই generally দুটা ভাগত divide কৰি কিনে পঢ়াও first particular part will talk about the behavior of a consumer behavior logot associated jiman amar concepts thakibo laws thakibo heikhini ami a first part of ami try korim sabole aru second part of basically ami demand consumer ejonor sahidar bishoye ami porhibole try korim je sahidar ki hoy upobhokta ejone kyo sahida koribo sahidar bhagbur ki hoy aru ki factors demand influence koribo pare heikhini ami in the second part ami try korim porhibole. So in this particular part, in the first part, we are going to basically understand who basically is a consumer and how a consumer is going to behave in order to maximize his or her satisfaction. Alright. So when we start with the chapter, behavior to porhar agote, ami first janibo lagibo je consumer upobhokta jon kun hoy. So basically, economy ekhonot we have two sectors of people, we have two groups of people. Ejonok ami ko consumers. And the other is producer. Right. It a producer mane this basically represents the production sector. Jine goods or services bonabo. And the main work of the production sector is to produce goods and services. Produce goods and services. Our consumers are basically the consumption sector. Our consumers' main काम की होय to consume various goods and services. So junto goods and services a producer বা production sector এ বনাব এই particular goods and services বোৰ কোনে consume কৰিব এটো consumers বা households এ consume কৰিব আমি consumers বা households বুলি কম আৰু এই goods and services households বা consumers বোৰে কিয় consume কৰিব in order to maximize their satisfaction, maximize their satisfaction. So who is a consumer? Consumer is a particular person or a group of people who are going to consume various goods and services that are produced by the production sector. Alright. So consumers kun hoy, consumers are the group of people who are going to consume various goods and services. Aru kyo consume koribo? To maximize their satisfaction or to maximize their utility. And please remember, amar ei gote chapter to kintu a maximization of satisfaction uporte kintu ami base kori kine ami gote chapter to ami proceed koribo lagibo. So basically a consumer is a person who is going to consume various goods and services which are produced by the producers. Or consume kora main reason to ki hoy to maximize the satisfaction. Now see, you are also consumer, moi ejon consumer hoy aru amar hokolore sahida thake, amar hokolore desires thake, amar hokolore certain levels of aspiration thake aru সেই desires bur fulfill koribo karone ami ki koru ami goods and services ami consume koru aru সেই goods service consume kar loge loge ki hoy amar সেই need amar সেই desire to fulfill hoi jay aru fulfill hor loge loge ami ki achieve koru ami satisfaction achieve koru aru ei satisfaction to ei utility to achieve koribo karone ami ki koribo lagibo ami goods and services consume koribo lagibo. So this is basically the main concept of a consumer or basically consumer ejon kun hoy tar basic explanation khini hoy. So I hope maloke consumer or main meaning to buji paisa ba consumer kun hoy sei khini I hope maloke buji paisa. Now I have been talking about satisfaction. ৰাইট চ' মই অলৰেডি কৈছোৱে কথাটো যে আমাৰ কনজিউমাৰ্ছ সকলৰ এটা নিড থাকে, এটা ডিজায়াৰ থাকে, এটা এস্পিৰেশ্যন থাকে, আৰু সেই নিড, সেই ডিজায়াৰটো ফুলফিল কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমি কি কৰিব লাগিব, আমি গুডছ এণ্ড চাৰ্ভিচেছ কনজিউম কৰিব লাগিব। চ' গুডছ এণ্ড চাৰ্ভিচেছ কনজিউম কৰাৰ লগে লগে কি হয়, আমাৰ সেই নিডছ, সেই ডিজায়াৰটো ফুলফিল হৈ যায়। ফুলফিল হোৱাৰ লগে লগে আমি কি আচিভ কৰো, আমি ছেটিছফেকশ্যন আচিভ কৰো, আৰু সেই ছেটিছফেকশ্যনটোক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ, ইউটিলিটি বুলি কওঁ। In pure economic terms, satisfaction বা desire to fulfill হোৱাৰ লগে লগে তাক আমি কি বুলি কম, তাক আমি utility বুলি কম। So our utility meaning কি হয়, it is the ones satisfying power of a commodity. So commodity এটাৰ, good এটাৰ বা service এটাৰ যোনটো power হয়, যোনটো শক্তি হয় আমাৰ needs, আমাৰ desire টো fulfill কৰাৰ, সেই powerটোক আমি কি বুলি কৈছো, তাকে আমি utility বুলি কৈছো। এতিয়া it's like the summer seasons are going on, it's very hot outside, so একদম গৰমৰ পৰা যেতিয়া কলেজৰ পৰা তোমালোক ঘৰলৈ আহা, you all come, it's very hot and you all are tired, so তোমালোকক, you people are thirsty basically, so তোমালোকক যেতিয়া ঠাণ্ডা পানী এগিলাচ দিয়ে, সেই পানীটো খোৱাৰ লগে লগে কি হয়, তোমালোকক অকমান ভাল ফিল কৰা, you feel a little good, অকমান you feel a little relaxed, so সেই পানীটো খোৱাৰ লগে লগে কি হৈছে, তোমালোকে satisfaction পাইছা, তোমালোকে desire পাইছা, your desire has been fulfilled, your satisfaction has been fulfilled, and as a result that glass of water has got a utility. Why that glass of water has got utility? Because that glass of water has the power to satisfy your want. At that particular point, you want to ki hoy, you are thirsty, you want to reduce your thirstness, so tumar he glass or pani gilas to ki korise, tumar he thirsty juntu mane thirstness or juntu tumar desire he tumar fulfill korise. As a result, that particular glass of water has got utility. Why utility? Because it has got a power to satisfy your want, right? So utility meaning ki hoy, utility is the power of one satisfying power of a commodity. So juntu commodity power hoy amar consumers burar desire ba satisfaction to fulfill korar, take ami ki boli koisu, take ami utility boli koisu. Now in general, utility can be of two types. Utility can be of two types. Etak ami ko total utility, TU বুলি লিখিছো, and the other is marginal utility. MU. এটা utility মানে কি হয়, utility মানে the power of a commodity to satisfy our want, all right? Total মানে কি হয়, মুঠ, all total মিলাই কিনে. So supposing you are a pizza lover and you went to Domino's maybe, so যেতিয়া তোমালোকে first slice of pizza খাইছা, so after having the first slice of pizza তোমালোকে এটা utility পাইছা, maybe U1. Then you went for the second slice of pizza, second slice of pizza খোৱাৰ লগে লগে you got another satisfaction level, utility U2. Then you went for the third slice of pizza, so third pizza খোৱাৰ লগে লগে you had another level of satisfaction U3. Again fourth last pizza to khaisa, last slice to khaisa, last slice khwar pisoto you got a utility maybe U4. So jeteya ei sarita slice or pizza utility khini ami plus kori diu, plus korile ami ki pam, we get something known as total utility. So what is total utility? It is a sum total of utility that you are deriving by consuming all the total units of the particular good under consideration. So first slice or utility plus second slice or utility plus third slice or utility plus fourth slice. So when you're adding up the utility of all the four slices of pizzas together, then you're getting a particular utility, jaka ami ki boli koisu, total utility. So total utility is nothing but the total satisfaction. Total utility is the total satisfaction that we derive by consuming all the units of a commodity. So commodity এটাৰ যিমানটা ইউনিট আছে আমাৰ হাতত সেই সকলো ইউনিটছবোৰ কনজিউম কৰাৰ পিছত আমি মুঠ যোনটো আমি ইউটিলিটি পাম তাক আমি কি বুলি কম তাক আমি টোটাল ইউটিলিটি বুলি কম সো এটা আমি কেনেকৈ লিখো u1 plus u2 plus u3 plus dot 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 up to un n মানে the nth number last number তুমি কোনটো কনজিউম কৰিছা so this will be equal to summation I tend to 1 n u equal tu. So first utility plus second utility plus third up to the last number. Last তুমি কোনটো consume কৰিছা. So গোটেইখিনি plus কৰিলে কি পাবা? You get total utility. So what is total utility? It is the total satisfaction. Muth তোমাৰ satisfaction muth তোমাৰ utility that you are deriving by consuming all the possible units of a commodity. At a particular commodity যিমানটা units আছে আমাৰ হাতত সেই গোটেইখিনি কনজিউম কৰাৰ পিছত একদম লাষ্টত তোমাৰ টোটাল মুঠ ইউটিলিটি কিমান হৈছে that is your total utility so you just add up the utilities that you're getting from all the possible units of a commodity that is your total utility all right next we are moving to the second type of utility that is your marginal utility এটা marginalৰ অৰ্থ হ'ল additional বা extra additional বা extra so utility মানে আমি জানোৱে utility মানে satisfaction desire আৰু marginal মানে কি হয় additional বা extra so marginal utility meaning to হ'ব যে additional utility it is the additional utility that we derive by consuming an extra unit of a commodity so eta commodity extra unit consume কৰাৰ ফলত যোনটো আমাৰ utility বাঢ়িব বা কমিব পাৰে no doubt so যোনটো আমাৰ utility change হয় তাক আমি কি বুলি কৈছো marginal utility বুলি কৈছো এটা আমি example ললে বেছি easy হ'ব বুজিবলে so ইয়াৰ আগৰ exampleত মই কি কৈছিলো যে তুমি 4টা পিস পিজ্জা খাইছা so piece 1 piece 2 piece 3 piece 4 so 4টা piece pizza খাই কিনে তোমাৰ total utility may be 50 হৈ গৈছে and you are feeling that you are full আৰু খাব নোৱাৰা but তুমি উলাই গৈছা তোমাৰ friendsৰ লগত and out of peer pressure তোমাৰ friend তোমাক বহুত force কৰিলে যে খোৱা আৰু এটা extra piece খাই দিয়া so 4টা পিসৰ লগত যেটা তুমি এটা extra piece এটা add on extra piece খালা এই extra piece টো খোৱাৰ লগে লগে তুমি কিন্তু এটা extra utility পালা যাক মই u star বুলি লিখিছো right so a u star to কি হ'ব 50 plus u star এটা হৈ যাবনে because you're having this extra piece of utility so this 50 plus u star is nothing but marginal utility because already first 4টা piece pizza খাই কিনে তুমি এই total utility 50 পালাই so total utility লগত extra তোমাৰ utility কি add হৈ গল এই extra piece to খোৱাৰ লগে লগে what is the extra utility that is being adding up with the total utility is your marginal utility so marginal utility is nothing but the addition that you are making to total utility so a u star to ki hoy addition that you are making to total utility by adding up or by consuming an extra unit of a commodity so the extra unit consume কৰাৰ ফলত তোমাৰ utility to কেনেকৈ change হৈছে that is nothing but your marginal utility all right এটা marginal utility measure কৰাৰ আমাৰ এটা formula আছে so it is mu n equal tun minus 1 or mu equal change in tu now please remember in economics a triangle to kami either change বুলি ক বা আমি del বুলি ক okay so this triangle denotes a change in any particular variable so change in tu by change in q এটা change to আমি কেনেকৈ লিখিব পাৰো change in tu is equal to tu1 new tu minus tu naught old tu and change in q is equal to q1 that is new q minus q naught that is old q okay so mu is equal to del q by del q mane ki hobo tu1 new tu minus tu naught old tu, and del q is equal to q1 minus q naught. q1 মানে কি হয় new quantity বা new output, and q naught will be your old output. So this can be again written as tu1 minus tu naught by q1 minus q naught. So these are the two formulas that we will be using যেতিয়া আমি আমাৰ পিছলে আমি অংকখিনি কৰিম. Alright, so this is your total utility and marginal utility. So মই আকৌ এবাৰ কৈ দিছো আমি কি কি কৰিলো এতিয়া. So utility বিষয় পঢ়িলো আমি, আৰু utility অৰ্থ কি হয়? Utility is the one's satisfying power of a commodity. এটা good বা এটা সার্ভিসৰ যোনটো পাৱাৰ থাকে আমাৰ need আমাৰ desire to fulfill কৰাৰ, তাকে আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Utility বুলি কওঁ. The utility can be of two types. On one hand we have total utility, and on the other hand we have marginal utility. Total utility মানে কি আছিলে? It is the sum total of utility that you are going to get by consuming all the possible units of a commodity. So তোমাৰ হাতত যিমানটা commodity আছে সেই গোটেইখিনি commodity consume কৰাৰ পিছত তুমি যিমান utility যিমান satisfaction পাবা গোটেইখিনি প্লাস কৰি দিয়া, sum কৰি দিয়া, তাৰ মুঠটোক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Total utility বুলি কওঁ. আৰু marginal utility মানে কি হয়? Additional. Marginal অৰ্থ কি আছিলে? Additional বা extra. So marginal utility is the additional utility that you are making to the total utility. So কেনেকে addition কৰি আছা? By consuming an extra unit of output. So এটা extra unit consume কৰাৰ লগত তোমাৰ total utility কেনেকে change হৈ আছে? That is nothing but your marginal utility. এটা marginal utility measure কৰাৰ দুটা formula পাইছো আমি. One is mun equal tun minus tun minus 1, or mu equal change in total utility by change in q. Alright, so I hope utility meaning আৰু total utility marginal utility তোমালোকে বুজি পাইছা. So now let's take a table, আৰু সেই টেবলটোত আমি অকমান সৰক এটা অংক এটা কৰি আমি চাওঁ. So যদি তোমাক q দিয়া থাকে, output দিয়া থাকে, total utility দিয়া থাকে, then তুমি marginal utility কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা? Okay, so how to calculate marginal utility, because 4 marks কাৰণে এনেকুৱা tables of question পাবা তোমালোকে. So আমাক q দিয়া আছে 1 2 3 4 5 6. Total utility দিয়া আছে আমাক 20 36 46 50 50 44, and you are asked to calculate mu. So you are asked to calculate mu, marginal utility. So কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা এতিয়া? সদায় মনত ৰাখিবা, for the first unit total utility is always equal to marginal utility. So first unit of q কাৰণে কি হয়? tu should always be equal to mu. So tu equal to mu সদায় হ'বই. So first কাৰণে 20. Second কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা? আমাৰ ফৰ্মুলা এটা ফৰ্মুলা কি পাইছিলো চোৱা, tun minus 1. So যদি tu 2 হয়, 2 minus 1 কেনে কি হ'ব? tu 2 minus tu 1 হ'ব. ইয়াৰ মিনিংটো কি হ'ব? এই সেকেন্ডৰ পৰা 1 টো সাবট্ৰেক্ট কৰি দিয়া. So এই সেকেন্ড ভ্যালু অফ mu টো কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা? 36 minus 20 কৰা. So 36 minus 20 কৰিলে কিমান পাবা? 16 পাবা. Third value of mu আকৌ কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা? 46 minus 36 কৰা. So 46 minus 36 কৰিলে কিমান পাবা? 10. Fourth value of mu আকৌ same, তলৰ পৰা ওপৰটো minus কৰি দিবা, মানে you subtract the succeeding from the preceding. So 50 minus 46 কৰিলে কিমান পাবা? You'll be getting 4. আকৌ 50 minus 50 0. 44 minus 50 কিমান হ'ব? It will be minus 6. So this is how you are going to calculate mu given tu. Alright, so tu দিয়া থাকিব, q দিয়া থাকিব, আমি কি উলিয়াব লাগিব? mu উলিয়াব লাগিব. So কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা? First মন ৰাখিব লাগিব যে first unit of q কাৰণে tu সদায় equal to mu হয়. So whenever you are having q1, tu ৰ ভ্যালুটোৱে put কৰি দিবা mu ৰ কাৰণে. You need not to do anything else, just put the value of tu in place of mu. Second পৰা কি কৰিবা? You subtract the succeeding from the preceding তলৰ ভ্যালুটোৰ পৰা ওপৰৰ ভ্যালুটো সাবট্ৰেক্ট কৰি দিবা 36 minus 20 16 পাইছো 46 minus 36 10 পাইছো 50 minus 46 4 50 minus 50 0 44 minus 50 minus 6 so this is how you're going to calculate mu given tu in the question right so I hope you are pretty clear যে tabular form of পৰা কেনেকৈ আমি mu উলিয়াব লাগে all right now let's move to the relationship between total utility and marginal utility so এতিয়া আমি total utility আৰু marginal utility মাজৰ যোনটো relationship হয় আমি সেইটো এতিয়া অকমান বুজিবলৈ try কৰিম so relationship টো বুজিবৰ কাৰণে আমাক আকৌ টেবুলৰ এটা টেবুল লাগিব এখন so let's take the same table 1 2 3 4 5 6 then total utility আমাক দিয়া আছে as 20 36 46 50 50 44 mu দিয়া আছে 20 14 10 4 0 minus 6 right so যদি আমি এই particular tu আৰু mu relationship টো এখন টেবল ডায়াগ্ৰামত যদি আমি শো কৰো ডায়াগ্ৰামটো আমাৰ এনেকুৱা হ'ব So if we are representing this particular diagram, this particular table over a diagram, then our relationship to tu curve to, it will increase maximum hoy kine fall koribo or mu ki hoise mu fall korise positive 0 hoise negative hoise now if you see the tu table so 20 36 46 50 বাঢ়িছে ইয়াৰ লোকে 50 constant আছে মানে maximum বুলি আমি কৈছো তাৰ পৰা আকৌ fall কৰিছে whatever mu fall কৰিছে throughout but positive আছে ইয়াত গৈ 0 হৈছে তাৰ পিছত negative হৈছে so this means that when we consume a particular commodity এটা commodity আমি যিমান বেছি consume কৰি যাও আমাৰ total utility বাঢ়িব এটা পইণ্টত গৈ কিনে আমাৰ utility maximum হৈ যাব maximum হ'ব মানে we have derived the maximum satisfaction আৰু তাতকৈ বেছি আমি consume কৰিব নোৱাৰো যদি তাতকৈ বেছি আমি consume কৰো আমাৰ কি হ'ব utility fall কৰিব right so as we consume more and more units of a commodity initially tu will increase হৈ কিনে এটা পইণ্টত maximum satisfaction পাম আমি which means that you are getting or you are deriving the utmost amount of pleasure or yatke besi tumi consume koribo nwara and if you are forcefully consuming beyond this point what will happen your utility will fall similarly when we go to the mu schedule as you consume more of a commodity tumar mu fall koribo marginal utility will fall eta point 0 ho jabo keta 0 hobo jetia tumar total utility maximum hobo so when the total utility is maximum your mu will be 0 আৰু সেই পইণ্টৰ বিয়ণ্ড 0 হোৱাৰ পিছত যদি আকৌ তুমি কনজিউম কৰা since তোমাৰ total utility fall কৰিছে what will happen to marginal utility your marginal utility will become negative আৰু এই negative marginal utility কি show কৰিছে যে now no longer you are deriving satisfaction rather তুমি dissatisfaction derive কৰি আছা okay so যেতিয়া fall কৰি আছে fall কৰিছে but it is still positive. All right, just remember in that way, mu is falling, but it is still positive. So positive hoise mane you are still deriving a positive amount of satisfaction. Then zero hoar pisot, zero hoise mane you are full. So this is a maximum level. ইয়াতকে বেছি তুমি কনজিউম কৰিব বিচৰা নাই বা তুমি কনজিউম কৰিব নোৱাৰা, but যদি ইয়াতকে বেছি তুমি কনজিউম কৰিব আৰম্ভ কৰি দিয়া, what will happen, your tu will fall. Tu fall কৰাৰ লগে লগে your mu is going to take a negative rate. আৰু negative হোৱা মানে কি বুজাইছে, that now you are no longer deriving satisfaction, rather you are deriving dissatisfaction, you are deriving this utility by consuming that particular commodity. So this is the tabular relationship between tu and mu. যদি আমি ডায়াগ্ৰামত চাওঁ, so initially tu curve to increase hoise, increase হৈ ইয়াতে maximum hoise 0.8 maximum hoise, তাৰ পিছত কি হৈছে চোৱা fall কৰিছে. Similarly mu কি হৈছে, mu fall কৰিছে, but mu is still positive. Then mu ox axis ত touch কৰিছে, which means mu equal 0. আৰু mu কেতিয়া হৈছে 0, when tu is maximum. Okay, when tu is maximum, then mu is equal to 0. আৰু mu 0 হোৱাৰ পিছত কি হৈছে চোৱা, mu curve crosses the ox axis, which means mu takes a negative rate. So this is a relationship between tu and mu, and remember that mu has got three distinct phases. Initially mu is falling, but mu is positive, then mu becomes 0, and finally mu ki hoise, mu takes a negative rate. So these are the three distinct phases of mu. Eta tu aru mu relationship to ami keneke likhibo paru bhalke. Number 1, when tu increases, mu falls, but still positive, Number 2, when tu is maximum, mu touches the ox axis and becomes 0. আৰু এই সিচুৱেশনটোক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ, this is called the point of satiety. এটো আহে দে 1 মাৰ্কৰ কাৰণে question. This is called the point of satiety. So what is the point of satiety? When your tu is maximum and correspondingly your mu is equal to 0, then that particular situation is termed as the point of satiety. And number 3 ki hobo, when tu falls, mu becomes 0. mu becomes negative, which shows this utility. So first, number 1 ki paisu ami, when tu increases, jeta tu increase hoy, mu ki hobo, mu fall koribo, but mu is still positive. Number 2, when tu is maximum, mu ki hoise, mu touches the ox axis and mu becomes 0, and this is known as a point of satiety. And thirdly, amar ki hoise, when tu falls, mu crosses the ox axis and mu takes a negative rate. So these are the mu takes a negative rate, and this is known as the point of this utility, or this is a particular situation when the consumer is going to have this utility, no longer utility, but you're going to have a negative utility. So these are the three distinct relationship between tu and mu. So I hope tumaloke yarloke buji paisa. So in today's lecture series, we have tried to understand who exactly the consumer, but consumer actually kyo goods services consume kore, utility ki hoy, total utility ki hoy, marginal utility ki hoy, how to calculate marginal utility, and also we have tried to understand the relation between total utility and marginal utility with the help of a diagram and a table. So I hope আজি class তোমালে কৰি ভাল পাইছা. যদি কিবা doubts থাকে, you are all free to put them on the comment section so that we can take them and talk regarding them accordingly. So আজি class আমি ইয়াতে wrap up কৰিছো. In the next session we will continue from where we have stopped, and thank you. Hope to see you all in the next session. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you.